Hi, everybody. It's Maureen, your local lender with Rate, here with this week's Mortgage Minute. This is where I break down what's happening in the market and how it affects interest rates. And this is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to just get right to the point. So today's Wednesday, January 14th, around 10 a.m. And we're going to start with inflation because that is the biggest driving force when it comes to mortgage rates. And this week's inflation data showed continued cooling, not reacceleration, which helps keep mortgage rates from moving up. And at the same time, well, the economy is holding up and retail sales, well, they were stronger than expected. This is meaning that people are actually still spending, but most importantly, they're not creating new inflation pressure. And because of this balance, mortgage bonds are remained pretty stable and rates, well, they haven't been jumping around. They've been staying a little bit tighter. So we're not seeing go up one day, down one day. So let's talk about the housing because this is where the story is going to get interesting. We saw strong improvement in both the new and the existing home sales. New home sales, well, they're up about 19% year over year, hitting the highest level in nearly 3 years. And that tells us buyers aren't just browsing anymore. They're actually making decisions and pulling the trigger. And at the same time, existing home sales jumped over 5%, which is well above expectations. And they also reached the highest pace in nearly 3 years. This means lower rates for longer periods of time are bringing buyers back into the market. And even though this is great, here's the other side. Inventory is still very tight. The housing supply dropped sharply in December, and we're now sitting at 3.3 months of inventory, while a balanced market, well, that's closer to 4.5 to 5 months. And builders, they just can't keep up the supply for the demand that's out there. And all those other homeowners, well, they're holding on to those low mortgage rates in the 2s and the 3s. And you may see a headline saying the median home price dipped slightly last month, and that's true, but that does not mean values are falling. So median price just reflects the middle price home that's sold that month. And it does not measure appreciation at all. What this data really does tell us is that prices are stabilizing and firming, especially in markets with limited inventory. So the takeaway, when rates drift lower, buyers move faster, and when inventory is tight, waiting too long can mean more competition, higher prices, and fewer options, even if those rates do improve slightly. One thing I can tell you for sure, guys, is this market this year is going to reward those who are prepared, not those who are waiting for perfection. So if you're thinking about buying or refinancing or just want a game plan, having your loan ready ahead of everybody is key. Well, that's it for this week, guys. If you like the information that you're seeing, please press the like button. And if you want additional information or want to get pre-approved or talk about refinancing, give me a call and I will see you next week.